A very good evening to viewers and listeners. I'm Zainab Muhammad with Safalma News in Brief. The Katsina State Police Command views a syndicate of human trafficking and rescued 12 of its victims at Kalgo village in Dara local government area. Briefing newsmen at the premises of the state headquarters of command, the State Police Public Relations Officer Superintendent Gombe said on the 2nd of May 2022, the operatives of the command carried an operation at a suspect location in a house owned by one Yahya Ahiru at Kalgo village in Dara local government area of the state, and succeeded in rescuing 12 victims of human trafficking. Out of the 12 victims, 4 are from Edo, 3 are from Ondo, 2 from Ogun, while 1 each from Oyo, Kwara and Osun states. According to SP Gombe Issa, the command is currently making efforts to arrest the owner of the house and their driver, Masoud Dusha of Enkara village in Mayadua local government area, adding that the suspect will be handed over to National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking of Persons, NAPTIP.
These victims were rescued or held inside that dwelling house. They are here in our custody. We are trying to see how we can liaise with our sister agency, that is the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, so that they can come and take over and continue from where we started. The command is making frantic efforts to arrest the owner of the house, one Yahya Dahiru, male of Kalgo village, Daura, the house where these victims were rescued, and also the driver who took them into that dwelling house, one Masoud Dusha, male of Ankara village, Meadua local government area.
The United Nations Security General Antonio Guterres has proposed the reintegration of repentant terrorists to ensure that absolute return of peace in Nigeria's northern east region. He gave the recommendation on Tuesday while addressing a gathering in Borno after visiting a camp housing people displaced by the Boko Haram insurgency in the state. Guterres, who is in a 2-day official visit to Nigeria, which is the first day of such visit, believed the reintegration of persons forced to join terrorist group during the handover a decade-long insurgency will go a long way in bringing back peace in the region. His tour of internally disparate person camps, according to him, shows that the people affected by terrorists want above all to go back home safely and dignity. Ahead of the primaries of the All Progressive Congress, the coalition of about 150 civil security organizations, associations, and clubs have presented a 50 million check to Governor Babagana Zulum of Borno State to reinstate in 2023. A coalition for Zulum good governance and continuity presents a check to him at the government house in Borno, asking him to buy the nomination form in order to bring total peace in the state. Borno has been the center of deadly insurgency that has ravaged the northeast since 2009. Receiving the check, Governor Zulum thanked the coalition and promised to facilitate more development projects in the state. Support groups on Thursday have picked up nomination and expression of interest form for Vice President Yemi Osinbanjo in Abuja. The forms will enable him contest in the All Progressive Congress presidential primaries. The forms, which cost 100 million, was obtained on behalf of the Vice President by Senator Kabir Gaya, who represents Kano South in the Senate and coordinator of Osinbanjo support groups. The chairman of Sabwa Local Government Council has appreciated the recent opening of land borders for easy imports and exports of commodities to stimulate the weak nation's economy. Alhaji Farouk Hayatu, who made this known while distributing bags of maize, rice and sugar to people across townwards of the area, laminated on high costs of food items and stressed the need for urgent steps to control the prices. He advised people to intensify prayers for Allah forgiveness and cure the nation's problems. The items distributed include 222 bags of maize, 400 bags of rice and 40 bags of sugar, Maize and sugar were given by the state government, while bags of rice was a donation from Bahari Support Organization. With that, we end Safalma News in Brief. Thanks for staying with us.